What do you think Gus's answer to that question would be? That $1 million butt question I've been asking lately.
The one you asked me?
Yeah, the test one. Should I use that for an episode, first of all?
The test one.
I said the really dark one, mentally dark. $1 million butt question. I just asked it literally before the podcast. Gus wasn't here.
Yeah. Is it the same one that I'm thinking of?
I think it is. I don't know what you're thinking of. Gavin, help me out.
Gee, Brian, what do you want to do tonight?
What do you think Gus would answer that question?
I don't think he'd take it.
There's no way Gus would take it.
Why not? What? I want to know what it is
Well,
now.
do you think that's good enough to use in an episode? I don't, because I don't think it can be
I don't
filmed.
honestly think I know which one you're talking about.
I just asked it to Blaine.
Yeah, that one, yeah.
Yeah,
What's
that one we can't film. Can we film that one? I know it's
Why are
tough.
people looking at me? I
It's
haven't
tough,
heard
Gus. Should I ask Gus now is what I'm saying, or should I wait and leave it for an episode?
Ask
Gus,
it now.
here's my
Ask it
question.
now.
Fuck
Just
off,
do
Gavin.
it.
God damn, I cannot get a straight answer out of him. Okay, Gus, you get $1 million, and everyone in the world gets to pick a superpower of their choice, which they get for the rest of their life.
It is the one I was thinking of.
Gus would never pick that.
But you don't get a superpower. Everybody else does. You just get the $1 million.
Could I use the superpower to get $1 million?
What superpower?
I guess I wouldn't have it either way.
You have no superpower.
Yeah, sure. Of course I'd take that.
You take $1 million, but everyone else in the world has a superpower except for you.
Let's say I take invisibility and I come and steal your fucking money.
Jesus, you said that so threatening.
I steal your fucking money.
I would just spend
you
it before you could do it.
You would take $1 million to
What would you
basically be
spend it
the
on?
lamest person on earth.
be
I would be
paying-
unique at that point.
He's already
everyone
doing
else-
that for free.
Wow. All right,
Excellent
fair
point,
play.
Barbara.
Happy birthday.
What if everybody, like nobody knew that you were the person who made the decision that gave them superpowers, but everyone did know that you passed up on superpowers to take $1 million instead? Like everyone was aware of that fact.
Sure.
Like you're the one guy on the earth who took $1 million instead of taking the money.
Yeah, that's fine.
Or instead of taking the power.
Yeah.
Really? Barb, would you do that?
No.
No way.
No.
I wouldn't do it in a million years.
100%.
I'm trying to think,
no.
like, which prick am I paying the $1 million to when I want to buy something? Like, there's going to be a superhero car salesman?
Yeah.
He's just lifting the
I mean,
cards up.
yeah,
You want
I think the
this
money
one
wouldn't
and
even
this
work
one?
because you'd be like, I need to get a plane ticket to Brazil because I'm a millionaire and I want to take a nice trip. I'm going to go to Brazil. They'd be like, no, there's no more flights to Brazil because 33% of the people there can now fly. So it's like,
Yeah,
it's
but
just-
66% of the people still need to get on a plane.
but they probably know a dude that can fly him
Or,
around.
or
or
Brazilian lava dude destroyed Brazil.
I could probably know a dude who could fly me around then.
I just thought of a great idea for an RT short. It's Uber for superpowers. Like for the shittiest.
Suba?
Yep. It's like shitty superpower people, and there's an Uber app to just call like you don't know exactly what it is until they accept it.
Like your
And-
cat's stuck in a tree and you're just like, Suber it.
Yeah,
And
and
then
then
someone-
Gus shows up like, "Hi, I'm like Acid Man." It's like, no, fuck.
You got to wait for me to melt the tree down.
Yeah, he's gotta like slowly melt through
Just
it.
make sure the cat does not touch me.
I'm gonna get this damn file. Should have done this earlier in the week. Think it'd be worth it. Not gonna be worth it.
No, it's totally going to be worth it.
This is worth it to me.
Shut the fuck up.
Do you want
You
to...
faff
I hate
about
you
with
so much.
So I saw...
You could have just emailed it.
I don't know what he's doing.
I can't email it. It won't
Why?
let me because it's too fucking big.
Why don't
to
you plug
email.
your phone into another computer? Why are you
Because
plugging
they
it
don't
in there?
have. They're not set up to handle it.
To an
They,
iPhone?
they don't have USB ports?
I don't want to deal with it. They don't.
What does that mean they can't handle it?
Also, there's Mail Drop, there's Google Drive, there's...
There's a million ways to do this.
Listen, shut up.
This is why he can't fix his TV problem, Gavin.
Well,
he's just like looking
Now
at
I'm
it.
not.
and-
Now I'm definitely not doing it.
He
Now it's
shuts
up.
down.
Gus, listen, I'm really not gonna transfer.
No,
this out.
I wanna
Gus
see
ruined it for
it.
everybody. I don't care if you want to see it. I don't give a fuck. Gus ruined it for everybody. Fucking dickhead. Fucking asshole.
It's his birthday. He's allowed to be an asshole.
I almost. You don't know how tempted I was when I walked to go get this. I had to go walk by the front door. I thought, I'm just gonna leave. I was literally just gonna walk out the front door and just keep
really have done
going. 40 minutes before the end of the podcast, just never come back.
That would have been really funny.
It would be a first.
we had a little sword fight earlier. We could show that in the meantime.
Wait, what?
Yeah, Gavin and I had a sword fight.
Do you know what that means?
They fought with swords?
What does it mean, Barbara?
It's,
Fill us
you
in.
fight with your dicks like they're swords. A sword fight.
Nobody does that. Who's ever done that? I've never known any dudes who have ever actually fought with their dicks.
Your
like
mom
swords. Thanks,
Very
guys.
good, Barbara.
nailed it.
Did you see there were a couple of...
68 meg file and I can't send it over the internet. What fucking year is this?
Everyone can.
Shut up.
There were a couple of somewhat related news stories that really pissed me off this past week. There was that group of people on a beach in Argentina who saw a baby dolphin in the water.
Oh, and they
How
killed it.
infuriated are you by this story?
Wait, what?
They picked up the baby dolphin and brought it onto the beach and they started passing it around to a crowd of people so they could take selfies with it. Fucking rare baby dolphin dies. because they took it out of the water.
Because they didn't want to put it back in the water because everyone wanted a selfie with it.
Yeah, it like died of dehydration out in the sun.
That I don't want to live in this world.
And then earlier today, I read about another story about a zoo in China with peacocks, where the people who were at the zoo like caught one of the peacocks and held it, and then they started passing it around so they could take selfies with it, and the peacock died. It had a fucking heart attack because it was so scared because people had picked it up.
And imagine
At a zoo?
Yeah.
Why are they picking
You
up a
think would there
peacock
be a
at the zoo?
zookeeper being like, "Don't fucking touch the animals"?
I don't know. And I think they also started while they had picked it up and were taking selfies, like people started yanking its long feathers out of its
my
tail.
God.
what's wrong with people? What's wrong with people?
It's a fucking animal. Who would do that to a defenseless animal?
But it's a lot of people. That's what's scary. It's not just one person doing this. It's a group of people.
Yeah.
Well, they're in a frenzy. Barbara, they don't want to miss their chance to get the selfie because it's not fair. Everyone else got to take a selfie with the dolphin. Why don't I get to take a selfie with the dolphin?
So fucking infuriating. It makes me
Also, aren't they thinking, "Oh, it's a dolphin. It lives in the water. Maybe we should put it back in the water at some point so it could actually live."
Oh,
No,
they
it'll get
put
away
it back.
He was dead when they
It
put
was
it back.
dead. It's an awful
All right,
video.
Patrick, I just shared a
Yeah.
link for. I got the video. Well, how do you have the video?
He wants the higher res one. You got
It
the,
finally came in through email. Yeah.
Oh.
I sent that at the beginning of the podcast. I also shared it on a web service.
It took-
and it made me put a message along with it. So sorry about the vulgarity on that.
It took almost an hour for that email to get there.
So I did. See.
No,
This is what's wrong with the
I never
fucking
doubted
planet.
you.
What? the version.
Wait, so-
the version I sent to you on the drive thing is it's probably a better version. It's probably a high res version.
Also, Gavin was talking about the sword fight that you guys had. I think they actually filmed that in the control room.
I didn't know they
It's
were
not
filming it.
exciting.
I think they
It's me
did.
whacking Gavin on the hand with a bamboo stick.
whacking
Here,
Gavin
let's
on
have a live reenactment.
Oh god.
But you're much more angry than you were earlier.
Ouch!
Jesus.
Come on, Gavin. Here, take it. Don't hit me though.
She's not a baby dolphin.
The rule is
Oh, it hurts
the
so
rule
bad.
is you have to hit the hand and you can't hit eyes.
I don't want to play
Why are
this.
we doing this? No, let's just watch the video.
All right. Well, Patrick's done with
Let's
his
watch
thing.
the video.
So listen, this dolphin thing really makes me super sad. We gotta give up on the fucking selfie thing. Like, there's people who have posted
sure-
photos with them and that fucking dolphin
Right.
I would
on their
be
social media stuff and their
Well, even
Facebooks or
still,
whatever.
poaching is still way worse than selfies.
Why is poaching worse?
Because more dolphins die of that than getting selfied.
Okay, well, I mean, if you had to
Selfie to
pitch,
death.
you had to pick why a dolphin dies. You had to pick it. You
I'm
would
saying,
rather
like-
one dolphin dies because people wanted a bunch of fucking selfies with
saying,
it.
eliminating
a
the
baby
selfie.
dolphin too.
Eliminating the selfie won't save dolphin lives.
It would have saved that one.
One dolphin. I mean, it's
Okay.
sad, but it's
okay,
like there's
Gavin,
still
you're
people
right.
killing
So let me
dolphins
give
all the
some
time.
advice to our
In
podcast
fishing nets.
listeners. Hey, we got to stop the selfie thing and all the poaching that we're all doing.
No,
So
yeah, no,
if
no,
you could,
I think-
after the podcast, if you could just not poach, thanks.
I think Gavin's advice is
Who the fuck do you think is listening to our podcast? Or some dude on the
How
fucking
often does it
fishing
show?
boat outside of fucking Tokyo going, oh man, he really got to me
I
on
really
that
wanna-
one.
I wanna
Gavin's advice
selfie
is
this
fucking
argument.
asshole.
take all the dolphin selfies you want as long as they're still poaching. That's what you're saying.
Wait, how did you get that
I'm
from
That's
that?
what
Selfieing
you're
this
saying.
argument.
You're saying the selfie thing doesn't matter as long as they're still poaching. So people fucking kill dolphins. Take them
No,
out of the
so
water.
how many
Take a
dolphins
selfie.
died of selfies?
At least one. The one we're fucking
Right,
talking
do you need a
about.
mass message about one case? Probably not.
Do you want to
you
tell
wanna
our
stop
audience it's not
poaching?
poaching?
Yeah.
You're gonna tell our audience not poaching? Our audience can stop doing dumb selfie shit. They can't stop poaching because they're not
I just
fucking
feel like
poaching.
not many things are getting hurt by that.
But-
Compared to like giant trawling fishing nets.
So you're saying telling everyone to not eat meat.
I'm not saying anything.
All right, fair play.
I
All
just
right.
got this stick.
Do you have the
that's what-
photo of my fucking stupid TV, which doesn't even matter now?
It's a video.
The video.
All right, see, I'm pulling it up.
They're pulling it up. Okay, jerks. This is what I'm talking about. Here's the TV. It is a projection TV. It goes directly into the wall. They built the wall perfectly around the TV. There's the fucking cord that I have to use to play Xbox. This is it. And it's a projection TV, so it goes in and then goes down. And so there's a hole. There's a gigantic hole right there. I can't hang a TV over a hole. Do you agree with me?
You can't mount a TV to a hole.
Jerks.
Yeah, you just take it out.
If
I still don't
I gotta
understand.
say, control room. If after all of this, if that played without audio, it's on you at this point. It took 3 hours to get you that file, and there's 12 of you guys in there. There's 12 people in there. I gotta know. I gotta hear from the audience on Twitter whether or not that played with sound, because we
No
cannot
way
hear the
it
sound.
has
If that had no sound, that's it. I'm gone.
You still got
I'm
to
out.
see this though.
I'm leaving. All right, the audience is on Twitter. They are very sorry about the poaching, Gavin, and they will stop immediately. Poaching dolphins.
Well, all of our audience, think about the difference we just made. Millions of people are going to stop poaching
Gus,
dolphins
we
now.
reduced poaching in our audience 100% with this
We
podcast.
saw it dive to 0. We really made a difference today.
I feel like you both know what my point was.
Just got a
Your point is
message.
stupid. We know what your point was. Yeah, we're not saying we don't know what it was. We're saying your point's dumb, Gavin.
I
Just
thought
got
it
a
was
message
fine
from
point.
the Rooster Teeth Dallas-Fort Worth community group. They have canceled their seal clubbing event for this weekend, thanks to Gavin and his messaging. So good for you guys.
Wow.
Sorry to ruin all your fun. Baby seals deserve to live too. Yep, no audio. No audio. They played it without audio.
Edit in after the fact. When it goes public, they'll hear it. When it goes public, they'll hear it.
No, but this conversation should be left in.
This conversation will be left in. You will know that we did not hear it.
And the sponsors who paid money got the no audio version.
Well, it'll be the rare version, the audio excluded.
It's a moment of solidarity where our sponsors can say, I was there.
What are we doing here? What are we doing?
It's an audio podcast.
Video?
There was really on the audio podcast. That's like a minute of just nothing.
There was a minute of... You think they can hear it?
No, they definitely can't.
No, I
They're
can hear
muting it.
No, it's muted.
We're all doing great.
That was the video.
and
I
also
like-
people are taking selfies with Barbara now
Yeah.
on the podcast.
Well,
I selfie the selfie argument.
what we learned from that video, when there is audio on it, is that video didn't show us anything.
That
really.
video is very descriptive. It shows you TV goes into the wall and goes down.
This is exactly what you told us on the podcast.
That's
though.
exactly right, Barbara.
But
That's
it still
exact-
doesn't explain why you can't just take it out.
Because you can't cover a hole with a TV. You
Yes,
can't just
you can.
That TV looks like it covered the hole. Its edges came out over the lip.
because it goes all the way to the ground. I'm not going to buy another TV that goes all the way to the
Are
ground.
you talking?
arm
It doesn't have a
that's
thing for the
mounted.
stand.
I'm mounted on what?
The stud behind it in the wall.
There's no stud there.
Why is there no stud?
How
They
does that?
carved it out to put the TV
But
in the
there's
wall.
a wall somewhere. What's the back end go up to?
The back of a cabinet behind it on the other side of the wall.
Okay, there you go.
So what is?
I don't know, but mount an arm to that, the back of a flimsy little
Yeah.
back of a cabinet.
What's the current TV hooked up to then? How is it floating there?
Barbara, I
It's-
can't
it's
explain
on
this
a- it's
anymore.
on a-
I can't explain this.
I got that part. I got that part. It's like a big projection TV. It's older, so it's got like a big base and a stand.
Okay, so why don't you get a?
The TV goes into the wall and then goes down all the way to the floor.
So it has a
this.
big long stand that.
Yes.
No, Barbara, we're done with that. We're done with that. We know it has that.
I'm finally understanding.
Say,
Barbara gets it.
I'm
say
finally
you
getting
get
it.
an 80-inch TV. You
Just-
get one of those bar mounts that goes flat on the wall, and you drill that
Oh.
over the.
Yeah, you could get a stand like what we have our TVs on
So
here.
I
and
put it
that in
over the
wall.
cabinet,
Yeah, why not?
like drill into the cabinet. Well, I could do that. I mean, I could drill it to the cabinet, but that would seems like it's very insecure because it's like decorative.
Yeah, you could
wood.
stick one of these posts in your wall
Yeah,
and just
get a
mount it
big
to that.
stand.
Put it on a C stand.
I mean, I just don't want to talk.
These
to
posts
anybody.
are really good. That's what they're intended for.
Or take out the TV, get a nice picture.
This is the first time ever I've ever looked at the clock. So we had a half an hour left, and I was disappointed. But I have to spend another half an hour with you fucking people.
Is this the most mad you've been though on a podcast?
What's that?
No,
Gavin, I'm just disappointed.
I almost saw his
wanna talk
iPod that
about
one
it?
time.
I'm not mad. I'm just
Everything okay?
disappointed. I'm upset about the dolphin and the selfies.
I'm going through a bit of a forced experiment at the moment.
Pegging?
Yeah, pegging. I'm getting stuff up my butt.
There was a pegging scene in Deadpool.
What's pegging?
Spoiler.
Why don't I know what that is?
Pegging is when strap-on dildo dude gets. Is pegging technically? Does it have to be a woman fucking a dude, or can it?
Why is it
It,
called
it
pegging?
does, right? It
I
has
think so,
to be.
'cause
Otherwise, it's just
I
anal
think
sex
it's
with
someone
two
who
dudes.
doesn't normally have a penis using a dildo to.
Hence the peg.
Yeah,
Yeah. So,
I think.
It's just a strap on though.
but the act of getting screwed in the bum by someone wearing a strap-on.
I
that's
am not
pegging.
getting pegged.
But also, a woman can peg another woman, but that's not. Is that called pegging?
I think so.
It's called Peggy.
To the internet.
Peggy.
So I just got back from an out-of-town trip, and when I came back, my wife was convinced that we are alcoholics
Why?
Just now she's
because
having
we
this
might
realization.
be. So she's trying to see if we can go 2 weeks without drinking.
Oh, is that why you have water?
Why? Why are you doing that?
I was gonna say you were pregnant, but
How come Esther's making you do this? Where'd you guys come
Because
from?
it's my birthday.
Yeah, and so you can't drink on your birthday?
Here's some
I'll take you.
water.
Do you want us to take you out for a drink on your birthday?
Nope. I got to prove that I'm not an alcoholic, and I can go 2 weeks without drinking.
What? Who are you proving it to?
Esther.
Kind of myself.
You might. You might die. Did you
you
drink? Did you drink a lot in Vegas?
No more than normal. I didn't go crazy.
We're
with
gonna
it.
find out
lot
that
for a
Gus
regular
needs
person.
alcohol to survive.
Surely you're only an alcoholic though if you crave booze.
Right, like I'm not like shaking. I
Like,
don't
are
have
you
headaches.
thinking about your next drink of booze?
I am actually.
Oh,
I really am. It's
you might just be.
it has been an incredible struggle not to drink.
How many days has it been?
This is day 3.
Really? Do you really struggle with it?
Yeah.
Is that why you've been so
I
grumpy
want to drink
today?
constantly. It's been a long 3 days.
What do you
crap,
think? What do
maybe
you
you are
think you
one.
drink on a daily basis? First of all, do you drink every day?
Yes.
It's literally 7 days a week.
Yeah.
It's entirely possible that you could drink 365 days in a year.
Oh yeah. I'm sure I did it last year. Unless I was sick. If I was really sick, I probably didn't.
What?
I like the fact that you're like building up this big challenge, and he's like, I might have done that already.
I was starting at the top. I was going to come down. Okay. Do you think you drank 30 days in a row?
Nope.
No, we went to the top.
Absolutely.
And
I
top.
think I drank every day last year unless I was really sick. I think I was sick for like 2 or 3 days, so I didn't drink.
I
those
wonder
days.
why. You got
Because I
sick.
didn't drink.
So is Esther doing it too then?
Yeah.
Give me an average day. What are you drinking?
Vodka or gin every day.
Human children have this same problem where
Human children.
they will not fucking eat. They
Children?
just won't fucking eat. You're like, you make them food, and they're like, nah. And it's just like, I don't understand that.
It's boring.
Well, human children are just like, there's no way they'd make it anywhere they don't fucking eat. You gotta you have to sit them down and you say, you're not leaving that chair until you fucking do the thing that everybody did for 300 million years to survive. Just fucking eat your goddamn food. That's it.
They want it later. At a
It's
time
always
that's
later.
convenient.
Yeah, but then later, if they don't eat, then they get fucking cranky and they get a headache, and it's your fucking fault because you're the adult. And then you also have to be the asshole and tell them, eat your fucking food. Eat your fucking
Is it just
food.
they don't like the food, or they just don't feel like
I
eating?
don't know.
Tell us more
I
about-
don't know.
Tell us more about these human children.
The human children are the fucking worst about eating food. They will not eat food.
What about dog
They all
children?
go through it at some stage.
Cat children.
Feline children are totally different than human children. Feline children know to fucking eat. In fact, Dumbass Joe the cat, when he's really happy with me, he does that fucking nursing thing where he just takes his claws and just rips at me
Yeah.
like this, and I'm like, I understand
Thank
you're
you.
happy. I'm gonna deck you if you do that anymore. Fucking idiot.
I went
But
through
human
a-
children are the worst.
I went through a period when I was a little kid where I was a vegetarian because it's not because I didn't like meat. I was a vegetarian for a while as a kid because I thought chewing meat was too much work.
You sound like Teddy.
It was like,
Yeah,
I was
yeah,
like, I only want to eat vegetables because anytime I eat meat, I have to chew it and it takes too long and I hate it.
I wonder what age I stopped. There'd be times where I'd be chewing meat and I'd be like, man, it's been like 2 minutes and I still haven't like broken this down enough to swallow it. And I would just spit it back out. But that used to happen to me a lot because I'd like choke otherwise.
Yeah.
But I wonder when the last time I did that was.
Yeah. I think it was the same thing. Like when I was a kid, I'd be like
Yeah.
chewing it forever and it's like, I'm not getting
I'd be
anywhere.
at the table just like, and then someone like my dad would be like, all right, spit it out. Go on.
Did your parents give you like rare steak as a kid?
Nah, like roast beef and that though. Sunday roast.
It's hard to
Class.
chew that.
Yorkshire puds.
Like you get super British on us.
Got a lot of brisket as a kid.
You ate brisket?
Yeah.
I don't think
but
I had brisket
Jewish
till I came
brisket.
Is there a difference? What's the difference?
Brisket.
Cooked differently. Ah, I got that one. Very good, Gavin.
My ankle.
Why do we even have those bamboo things? I
Wait,
feel like
didn't I hit you right here?
I don't know. Something like went up my bone hole.
Oh.
Yeah,
I
think
love
it's
it.
Don't
great.
do it. Just
Don't
just
send your
don't fucking
penis
do
to
it.
someone.
keep your dick in your pants.
They raised that fucking asshole
And that
Penis.
penis.
and the penis, and the mother would recognize it.
She'd know.
She better not.
What's that?
What?
You think your mother could recognize your penis in a lineup? Like if we sent your mom 4 dick pics and one of them was yours,
I think I saw porn about this one.
do you think she could pick? Gavin, do you think she could pick your penis out of a 4?
Absolutely not.
Really?
No.
Well, think of that. When was the last time that was seen?
But like she would know like circumcised, uncircumcised, a birthmark.
I don't have.
I don't. She probably wouldn't remember that.
She would remember if she cut her son's dick or not.
Well, yeah, that she might remember, but like a little birthmark or something.
I guarantee a mom would. A mom would remember that.
I,
They remember weird shit like that.
So yours would be picked out of a lineup.
My Twitter feed is now filled with dick pics.
is it really?
So I'll be done with this for the evening. And I would like to retract my previous statement about the infrequency of dick pics. I've learned a valuable lesson on tonight's podcast about the way that the internet works.
You know what's funny is that a lot of people are probably just googling a penis
That's
because
what I
they don't want to
think-
send their own. But
That's
bet
what I think
some
happens
other people.
more. That's what I think. That's what I was trying to say earlier. Is like that. I'm sure people get them. like cheekiness, but like that people are taking photos of their own dicks and sending them.
Well, what I would be interested by is
I believe that less.
if everyone is now seeing these Google dicks come at you, someone might think, I might as well just take a picture of mine, and he'll never know it's mine. He'll just think I Googled it.
Someone could think that. Let me ask you a question: As 3 grown male adults, have you ever taken a picture of your own dick?
No.
I feel like this
Never
has
just
come
like
up before.
specifically taken a picture of your dick.
No.
Gavin, have you ever done that? You could say you don't want to answer if you don't want to answer.
Not of it, but it has been in a picture.
It's just like the purpose of the photo is not to take a photo of your dick.
No, not done that.
Never done it either. I just never like that because you got to take a photo of your dick first.
There was never a moment when you're like, man, this looks real good.
I can always
Really?
look at my
Have you ever
dick.
taken a picture of your vag?
No.
See, okay, see, you laughed when you said
Because
it.
that never looks good. Let's be real here.
Oh, Barbara.
Vaginas are not pretty.
You only have experience
That's
with
not
one,
true.
as far as I know.
Most vaginas are not pretty.
Most.
What's wrong with yours?
Nothing. Everything's fine down there.
It's
I just never-
sideways.
I haven't even taken a picture of my boobs.
Hers is on 2 different tectonic plates.
Believe me, I'm very proud and happy with the way I look everywhere.
But you're
I don't
laughing at
need-
us. You're assuming we took pictures of our dicks.
Because it's
but,
flopping out there.
But you would never.
Well, so is a tit. You can wing a tit anywhere.
You ever take a picture down your shirt like this? You ever do
Nope.
that? Yeah. See, it's a choice to like take a photo of yourself naked. There goes Barbara.
Way to go, Barbara.
Someone's gonna hack your iCloud account. There we go.
Perfect.
Post
How'd it turn out?
She's so happy.
It wasn't focused. So it was just blurry skin.
All right.
So I think people get sent
It's
a
like,
lot of stuff.
why would you take a picture of your own dick when you can find like a well-lit, good-looking dick via Google?
It's like a stock photo dick.
And like, right? It's like I'm gonna send like a model dick.
I also
And
want
then
to.
it's like when you take a Facebook profile photo versus like actually meeting someone.
I also want to be clear too. It's like if someone sends you a picture of their own dick, or they send you a random picture of a person's dick on the internet, it still is offensive. It's still an offensive thing. It's like I also don't think people that send death threats. I don't think 99.99999% of those people are dangerous in any way. I think they're just fucking idiots. But it's not the job of the person who's receiving that to try to figure that out.
Yeah.
Right.
To vet whether or not someone is violent or not. Once
Correct.
you send that message, you report it, and that person should be punished by the law for sending a death threat to somebody. But I still don't think those people are dangerous people, but I just think they're fucking dipshits,
Distance is everything, too.
What does that mean?
Distance from penis.
What? I still don't understand.
Distance. What do you mean? What is a distance?
Oh,
of people?
wait. Can I guess?
Yeah, let's go ahead.
I think we talked about this before.
Are,
Yes.
are you talking about like distance of the camera? Like,
Yeah.
Now I'm
like
getting all
if-
Dick Cheney.
if the dick is small, like not the focus, or if it's just like
Yeah, like if you're really
giant.
far away and there's like a tiny cock, it's like, yeah. Or if you're like so close where you can see a shaft skin, it's like, I don't know what I'm looking at.
What do you mean you can see a shaft skin?
all you see is
Like,
like
if-
a close
if
up
you
of the skin.
focus
It
a
could
pe-
be that skin.
If you focus your camera at just like the side of your shaft and it filled the frame and it's just like shaft skin, it's not offensive.
You had the same argument with anuses.
Exactly right.
Like,
That's right.
if you had it really close up, it's not
Just
offensive.
like one sphinctal edge
Sphinctal edge.
isn't, you don't know what it
Medical
is.
school? Sphinctal edge.
Oh, he has an injury on his
He's got
sphinctal
a
edge.
tumor here on the sphinctal edge. I'm going to be going in laparoscopically to remove it.
How would you describe it?
I don't know, the edge of the asshole. Oh man, I got in trouble for cursing on a plane.
Oh, really? Who are you? Someone with a kid?
Yeah, someone with a kid sitting behind me. He
What'd they
got
say?
mad at me. He said he came about it really weird. Like if you just said like, "Hey, can you stop cursing?" I got a kid back. Be like, "Oh, okay, cool, yeah." He was like, "Hey, I'm from Austin too, and just want you to know, you guys get kind of energetic when you're talking and throwing around a lot of f-bombs. My kid's back here. If you could, just refrain from it." He's like, "I know you're getting energetic when you talk. Just if you could refrain from using any of that type of language." I was like, "All right, cool." So I just stopped. But I was like, "Why did he start with the 'I'm from Austin' 2 bit?" Like then I got pissed off about that. Like, was he trying to say like he's cool also?
He wanted
Yeah,
to
that's what
relate
he's
to
saying.
you.
I'm
yeah.
one of you.
Yeah, I was like, all right, whatever, Grandpa. Shut the fuck up, sit down. Stop feeding your kid cheeseburgers. He's a little fat fuck.
Wow. Wow.
Sorry, he's a little fat F.
Wow. Wow. Salty fucking podcast tonight. Really salty.
Oh,
No, he was huge.
All right.
It's because he's not drinking.